Ukraine's 414th Strike UAV Brigade observed a Russian soldier. Exhausted, weary, and completely alone, the soldier kept moving forward, unaware that he was being monitored by a drone. After walking for a long time, he took cover. Then a Ukrainian FPV drone was launched toward him. It slowly approached the soldier. He noticed the drone at the last moment, while the drone continued to monitor his movement. A Ukrainian FPV drone observed an abandoned house where 13 Russian soldiers were stationed. After a simulated event, the soldiers exited and moved into a neighboring house. Believing relocating would be safer, they adjusted their positions, while Ukrainian forces monitored the second house and continued careful observation. Only one of the 13 Russian soldiers remained in a safe position, managing to move out from the debris. Two Russian soldiers were observed moving across Ukrainian territory. They were not far from each other, and the muddy terrain slowed their progress, making movement difficult. FPV drones approached at high speed. The first soldier, stuck in deep mud and entangled in grass, struggled to move. The drone maneuvered precisely through the foliage and continued to monitor the soldier, leaving him under continuous aerial observation. The second soldier, realizing he was being monitored, attempted to move faster and more carefully, while the drone kept pace and continued observing with precision. Each moment highlights the tactical advantage drones provide in monitoring movements, especially in difficult terrain. In this video, a Russian soldier is walking alone in an open area, carrying a bag on his back and a gun in his hand. A Ukrainian FPV drone approaches him, and the soldier reacts by aiming at the drone, but he is unable to affect its movement. Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments. Subscribe and like. The footage shows a Russian soldier moving cautiously along a line of trees, using the vegetation for cover. From above, the movement is quickly observed. Moments later, a Ukrainian drone descends, confirms the position, and continues monitoring, tracking the soldier under direct aerial observation. A Russian soldier noticed a Ukrainian FPV drone approaching. He attempted to move objects, debris, and other items in an effort to change its path. When that did not work, he moved quickly, adjusting his position. At one point, he lifted a sapper shovel, not as a weapon, but as a tool to assist in repositioning. For a brief moment, it seemed he thought he had affected the drone's path, but the drone continued on its course. The sequence ended without any graphic events, and the soldier's movements were fully observed. The next situation unfolds in an abandoned urban ruin where a Ukrainian drone flies low toward a damaged building and observes a Russian soldier standing beside the wall. The drone moves closer. The soldier reacts by pressing himself against the concrete and then crouches beneath a balcony as the situation develops. The drone remains nearby, continuing to monitor the area. Across open ground near Kharkiv, Ukrainian aerial surveillance observes a lone Russian light armored vehicle moving without support. A Ukrainian drone is directed in immediately and moves closer to the vehicle. After the first contact, smoke begins to rise as the vehicle continues moving ahead, trying to clear the area. Instead, it moves into a shallow trench and becomes stuck there, unable to continue. Nearby, another Ukrainian drone moves toward a second light armored vehicle parked beside a narrow trail. The aircraft reaches the position and effects its movement before it can rejoin the route. Sometime later, operators watching from above observe a third Russian armored vehicle advancing along the same path. It passes the earlier vehicle, still showing smoke at the roadside, and continues forward as though the corridor remains usable. But at the next bend, the vehicle suddenly encounters a concealed obstacle and is stopped in place. Even after that, another Russian armored vehicle enters the same trail. The route is already marked by damaged vehicles, smoke, and clear signs of earlier halted movement. Yet, the driver keeps going through the affected lane, reaching a lower stretch of ground. The vehicle moves over another concealed object beneath the surface. The sequence shows more than repeated situations. Drones above observe movement. Damaged vehicles mark the path and hidden obstacles limit movement below. Reconnaissance and FPV drone footage released by a Ukrainian drone unit captures the moment a lone Russian soldier is observed moving in an open area. In military terminology, this is known as a target of opportunity. The Ukrainian drone unit carefully monitors the movement and positions of the soldier. The soldier notices a nearby drone and reacts, while the drone continues to observe and record the situation from above. The Russian soldier notices a Ukrainian drone nearby and attempts to interact with it using his service weapon, but the drone continues its operation without being affected. Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments. Subscribe and like. The scene is recorded by a Ukrainian drone during routine aerial surveillance. In the frame, a Russian soldier is seen moving along a dirt road before stopping beside a large tree at the roadside to rest and recover. While seated, he appears distracted, focusing on his phone and paying little attention to his surroundings. From above, the drone maintains steady observation as it slowly closes the distance. The soldier shows no awareness of the drone until the final moments. By then, his pause and lack of situational awareness leave little opportunity to relocate, and the drone continues monitoring the situation under continuous aerial observation. In this video, Ukrainian drone operators monitored a Russian control point in a village area. Using drones, they carefully observed the building and documented the position in detail. Footage from the Ukrainian 801st Special Force Center shows the discovery of a Tiger M light armored vehicle. During the opening weeks of Russia's 2022 invasion into Ukraine, the Tiger M was a common sight, especially among Russian Spetsnaz units. Observers documented the vehicle in detail, noting that seeing one this late in the war is a bit of a rarity. The incident reportedly occurred in Ukraine's southern Zaporizhia region. The entire house and the vehicle inside were heavily damaged, with observers documenting the aftermath of the incident.